So I'm Benedict Owusu. Welcome to the sports segment here on the AM show. We'll continue and go straight into the stories, and we are still on with the recent issues regarding the Ghana Football Association and government. And the latest on that is the Information Minister Mustapha Hamid has stated the Attorney General will today file a fresh process in court seeking to restrain the FA from operating or engaging in any football-related activity. Now, the AG will also petition the Registrar General's Department to liquidate the association, and you know this forms part of steps government is taking to dissolve the FA following the widespread bribery and corruption allegation in the latest Anas's expose. And we can hear from the minister, that's Information Minister Mustapha Hamid.
What I can tell you is gone and filed two things in the court if you want. The first one is a petition seeking to liquidate the GFA, as indeed we indicated in our statement last week that we're going to take steps to get it dissolved. So that petition has been filed. Now, secondly, she's also filed what the lawyers call an ex parte motion seeking an injunction to restrain the GFA as presently constituted from operating or from doing any other form of business relating to football. So these are the two things that she's filed. The one that seeks to restrain or put an injunction on the GFA from doing any business relating to football will be moved and I think head tomorrow. And so once we get that injunction in place, then we can inform the Ghanaian people of the series of other things that we want to do in order to clean the stables, as it were, and to sanitize the environment and get Ghana football back on its feet.
There's a meeting scheduled with GFA executives with the government. Will the outcome of this meeting have any effect on these steps you've taken?
No. I mean, as I speak with you, all kinds of meetings are going on. You know, the Ghana Football Association itself has various bodies under it, GALCA and the rest of them. I mean, the government, as represented by the Ministry of Youth and Sports, has been having meetings with all of these bodies. But none of these meetings is meant to preclude us from doing what we say ought to be done in order to sanitize Ghanaian football, which is to liquidate the GFA and get another new body in place to organize Ghanaian football.
All right, so Mustapha Hamid is Information Minister. So yesterday what happened was workers of the Football Association turned up at the office. They were not allowed to, have access to the facility by CID officials, but some CID officials also came through to conduct search. They took away laptops and other documents. I understand external monies received by the Football Association, and also contracts from the Football Association. They will continue their investigations today, and they asked the workers of the FA to be there at 10 a.m. to assist in investigation. And then the Ghana League Clubs Association also held a meeting yesterday. Out of the 70 members that turned up for that meeting, 42 agreed that they hold an emergency congress in the next 5 days. They hold an emergency congress in the next 5 days, and obviously the agenda is to look at everything that has been going on in the last week. And at that meeting, they also agreed to form a new committee out of the 5-member committee initially formed. And that members, the new 7-member committee, last night met with the Minister of Youth and Sports, Isaac Isiama, but government is still adamant on dissolving the Football Association, and we'll definitely follow that and update you in our subsequent sports bulletins. But we have to talk about Ghana and everything about Ghana, and this time Ghanaian player Kudus Asamoah has finally stated that he will be returning to the Black Stars team in September. Asamoah, who has been out of the Black Stars since the 2014 World Cup, in an exclusive chat with Joy Sports, stated his readiness to join the team for the next AFCON qualifiers.
I didn't want to come to the national team, being there like having 80% faith and then not being confident on the field of play. I wanted to be in the team, be fit, and then play for a position.
You're one player that Ghanaians admire so much, and almost every day people are asking when is Kudus Asamoah coming. So if I get what you're saying, you're not available, and if Kwesi Appiah should call you for our next game in September, you'll come and play.
Yes I am, because I spoke to him before coming to Ghana. That was a few weeks ago. So I spoke to him and I told him this is a friendly game. If he could help me, spare me this time around to make use of this opportunity to pack my things and then stuff, and he understood. So the next game, I told him I'll be with the team.
All right, so that was Kujah Samoa. Good news for Ghana. Kujah Samoa will be available for selection or join the team in our next AFCON qualifier. That will be in September. Now, the World Cup is just 2 days away, and the team that prevented Ghana from sealing or making that historic semi-final move in South Africa 2010, that's Uruguay, have arrived in Russia for the tournament.